Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my people around the world. This is Stop By, local, regional, and international, home and abroad. A Jamaican likely spared deportation through pardon from New York Governor. It is said Colin Absolam, despite being pardoned after facing deportation following his release from U.S. prison after serving 25 years for murder there, a Jamaican is now waiting for a judge to vacate the removal order to avoid further attention from immigration authority, which is a leverage that ICE can take up when they realize this case is lingering. They might want to deport this person because they could say, well, okay, he's a danger to society. Even though he finished his time, he committed the crime. In their thoughts, they could put it like that. I'm just saying, if you all have any comments, please comment in the box below. All right? Colin Absolam was pardoned on Wednesday by New York Governor Andrew Cuomo after lawyers petitioned the governor, noting that the Jamaican-born man had already served his time for murder, earned parole, and would be sent to his native country where he left as a child, according to the U.S. News. If deported, the attorney argued Absolam would be separate from his family members living in New York. According to a petition filed by Absolam attorneys, his only hope for staying in the United States was an executive pardon from Cuomo, which was successfully granted. It was reported that on Thursday at about 4 a.m., Absolam was already shackled and in line to be put on a plane for Jamaica. When his lawyer persuaded Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE officials in Louisiana, United States, to check that he had been issued a pardon, said Piana Reyes, a student at Connie School of Law who worked with the professor Stephen Zellman on the case. U.S. media reported the Jamaican had been sent to Louisiana for the immigration and deportation process. Absolam's lawyer had filed for a stay of the deportation, which is put a halt on the removal. The removal order, Zellman was quoted as saying that he hoped Absolam would be returned to New York within a few days. In his Marshall Project essay, Absolam said he moved to the Bronx from Jamaica when he was 11 years old. He described how he dropped out of school, which is high school, and started selling drugs to help support his then pregnant girlfriend. In 1992, when he was 19 years of age, he shot and killed a man who is described as an older rival drug dealer during a fight and was sentenced to 25 years to life. While in Sing Sing Correctional Facility, I was up there in Sing Sing, that's up in San Francisco, and I hear that's a dangerous prison, but anyway, some of the old-time criminals been through Sing Sing. I think even Al Capone passed through Sing Sing. I can't remember, but a lot of them. Yes. So while he was in Sing Sing Correctional Facility, where he spent most of his sentence, the Jamaican turned his life around and went on to earn a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Now, hold right there. He earned a bachelor degree and a master's degree. Now, in this place, certain things I don't really, put my addition to it. But if they require, if the whole, they require you to go to school and get this type of degree to be an established person in corporate world or society, then I think he did that part if he get a bachelor degree. And that should be recommended in their society. I don't know if that's how you all feel, but I just saying that if that's the case, shouldn't that be looked upon as somebody who turned their life around? Because where is it, say that you cannot turn your life around? I mean, I'm just saying, okay? So you all just comment if you all know anything about that situation. All right? So it is said, right, that he earned a bachelor degree and a master degree and became involved in educational and anti-violence programs. Additionally, he ran an AIDS counseling program that served hundreds of clients a year. Even that is progressive. After receiving parole in June of 2019, Absolam was taken to an immigration detention facility near Buffalo, New York. This was because he had committed an aggravated felony, which made him automatically set for deportation upon being released from prison. Well, which is right also in that, but I don't know if the pardon, because the pardon is supposed to outweigh any decision made after he was serving time, meaning, okay, he was serving time and then he was supposed to get 25 years and they pardoned him within 10 years and he didn't do the 15, right? Should he, be liable to stay in the state of New York, or should he be deported? That is left up to the judge still. We will look into that. All right, this is Stop By, share, like, and comment. And keep in mind, don't forget, some people are still outraged about Marcus Garvey not being pardoned. I think it was alleged that people petitioned to Obama when he was president to pardon Marcus Garvey. Now, let me tell you this, right? I don't know how it sounds to you all, but this is a question. Do you think when somebody is found guilty and passed on, and then now you come and pardon that person while that person is not in the present, do you think it puts any weight on that person? Do you think it is established as that person actually being found not guilty? Because some people argue it's a shame Marcus Garvey haven't been pardoned. But again, if Marcus Garvey get pardoned while he is not present, right? Do you think that weigh anything? I want you all to answer my question, please. This is a question, because in some people's mind, it don't weigh nothing. And to some people, it's vindication, right? And I bring the news to you all, and I want you all to, be participating in the news. You know what I'm saying? As far as like commenting, asking questions, raising topics, so we could all, get a level, playing field, so we could understand and, in my words, overstand each other, if you all get me. All right? Meantime, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, share, like, comment. I know you all have all the social media. Share it, Let other people hear, let other people decide if what we're talking about makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And if it holds any weight, all right? Now, again, this youth here, he gained a bachelor degree and he gained a master degree, right? I don't know if it's a master degree in counseling or a degree in counseling, but he also counsel, right? He have an AIDS program that he run and he counsel, and they say that program brings in 100 people every year, right? So some say he did his time, right? He argued that, it stems from being not in school and being young at the same time, Plus, he took to the streets and he started selling drugs. And one of the person that he is charged for, or the person that he is charged for, that person was also a drug dealer, right? So I don't know. But again, let's be mindful, right, of the word forgiveness and the word change. Can people change? Question.